You ever find yourself sitting across from her, second-guessing every damn word she says, wondering if she wants you, only to walk away feeling like you just lost something? We've all been there. Chasing her attention, begging for validation, fumbling our way through it. And at the end, you're left feeling like a shell of the man you used to be. Here's the hard truth. A woman will never beg you to lead. But if you don't recognize the signs, you'll miss your moment every damn time. So stop waiting for her to make the move. It's on you, brother. Wake up, step up, and take control. In this video, I'm breaking down 6 subtle but deadly accurate signs a woman shows when she wants you. Not for coffee, not for small talk, but in bed. This isn't about games or cheap tricks. This is warrior code, decoded. The raw, unfiltered truth. If you're tired of second-guessing and ready to take control, listen close. Recognize the signs and don't miss your moment. Comment below. I protect my peace. I move with clarity. Number 1. The magnetic gaze. If she looks at you like she's undressing you with her eyes, she is. You're at a bar, or maybe it's a coffee shop. Somewhere casual. You're not dressed to impress. Just existing, breathing. And then you feel it, that stare. Not just a look, a pull. Like her eyes are trying to speak to you. Say something bold without a single word. And here's the part most men screw up. They doubt it. They second-guess what they just felt. No way she's looking at me like that. I probably imagined it. So they look away, or worse, they act awkward, nervous. And just like that, the moment dies, gone. Listen, brother. I've been there. You go through a rough breakup, or you're fresh out of a relationship where you were made to feel invisible, and your instinct, the part of you that used to feel these things, gets buried under self-doubt. You stop trusting the signals, you stop trusting yourself, and that right there is the real damage. See, a woman's magnetic gaze isn't just attraction, it's permission. She's letting you know, I see you, I feel you, I want to feel more. It's primal, animal, no words, no logic, just instinct, energy, tension. She won't say it with her mouth, but her eyes will say it for her. And if you're too busy second-guessing, you'll miss it. Because here's the truth no one tells you. She's not gonna beg. She won't walk over and say, hey, I want you to take the lead. She just stares, lingers, waits, and it's your job to read that signal and hold frame. That means no nervous laughs, no jumping up to perform, no overthinking. You just hold her gaze, calm, present, like a man who's been through enough storms to stop chasing the weather. And maybe, just maybe, you offer a half smile, not because you're trying to impress her, but because you already know. You saw it, you felt it, and you trust your damn instincts. That right there is masculine clarity, not needy, not aggressive, just a man in control of his presence. Women crave that energy, the kind that doesn't flinch when seen, the kind that says, I'm good either way. I know what I'm made of. Because when you hold her gaze, you tell her something powerful without a single word. I see you too. And I'm not afraid of what this moment might become. That's the difference between a man she remembers and one she forgets before she finishes her drink. You want to reclaim your edge after heartbreak. Start with this. Feel the moment. Trust your gut. Hold the gaze. Because when her eyes speak and yours don't flinch, you're no longer a man chasing approval. You're a man grounded in quiet fire. Remember this line and let it guide you. A woman's gaze is an invitation, not an interrogation. Treat it like one. Number 2, she mirrors you subconsciously. If she starts becoming your shadow, brother, she's drawn to your energy. It's subtle. Most guys miss it. You're deep in a conversation, maybe at dinner, maybe just standing at a party, drink in hand, talking about nothing, and without realizing it, she starts moving like you. You shift your weight. She does too. You rest your hand on the table. She follows seconds later. You tilt your head, lean in slightly. She mirrors it like a reflex. And here's where a lot of men go wrong. They don't even see it, because when your confidence has been shattered from betrayal, divorce, or just being in a relationship where you felt invisible, you forget what it looks like when someone is pulled toward your energy. You're too used to chasing, too used to proving your worth. So when someone leans into your world, you don't trust it, you either ignore it, or worse, you start adjusting to her. That's the shift. You move out of your own frame, you let her energy lead, and just like that, the attraction dissolves. Because attraction is polarity. Man, it's not about tricks or tactics, it's about presence, stillness, gravity. When a woman mirrors your movements, it's not conscious. She's not doing it to manipulate or seduce. It's instinctual. Her body is following your lead because your energy feels safe, strong, grounded. But if you break that by chasing, if you start dancing to her rhythm instead of staying rooted in yours, she feels it. She might not know why something shifted, but she'll feel the polarity fade. It's like watching a campfire go cold because someone kept blowing on it. Too much effort, not enough trust. Here's the Stoic truth. You are the frame. You are the structure she leans into. You are the stillness she wants to echo. You are the oak tree in the storm. The moment you start adjusting yourself to win her, you lose her, not because she's cruel or flaky, but because you stopped being the grounded man she was drawn to in the first place. That mirroring, that shadow-like presence, it's not manipulation, it's attraction. Let it happen. Don't chase it. Don't force it, just notice it, and when you do, stay calm, stay still. Stay in your power, let her move toward you. Let her enter your energy field. Let her feel what it's like to be near a man who doesn't need to dance for approval. Because when you master that level of calm, when you can hold your frame like your life depends on it, she won't just be mirroring your movements. She'll be surrendering to your presence. And that's something no amount of lines or charm can fake. So if you see her start to shadow you, brother, don't flinch, don't react, smile, breathe, stay grounded, because that's not just body language, that's gravity. A grounded man doesn't chase reflection. He becomes the mirror she wants to move with. Number 3, light touches and accidental closeness. Women don't just bump into men they don't want to feel. It starts with a brush of the hand, barely there, almost innocent, but you feel it. That spark, that second of contact, that makes your skin light up like a live wire. She leans in closer than needed when she talks. Her leg touches yours under the table. She grazes your arm when she laughs or adjusts her position to sit just a little too close. And you're left wondering, was that on purpose? Here's where most men fall off the path. They laugh it off. They second guess. They freeze, trying to act casual. Or worse, they don't acknowledge it at all. And in that hesitation, the moment passes. She feels your uncertainty, not just your words, not your actions, your energy, and that tiny, powerful window of attraction shuts. See, when you've been through emotional hell, betrayal, manipulation, being made to feel like your presence was too much or not enough. You start to doubt every signal. You become scared to read into things. You think ignoring it makes you respectful. But ignoring signals doesn't make you noble. It makes you passive, and passivity, brother, is poison to polarity. When a woman initiates physical closeness, even in subtle, subconscious ways, she's doing something primal. She's feeling out your presence. She's inviting you into deeper connection. Without saying a damn word, she's saying, I want to feel you. Will you stay calm or will you freak out? She doesn't want you to get weird. She doesn't want you to jump like a teenager who just got noticed. And she sure as hell doesn't want you to ignore her signal like it never happened. She wants to feel the masculine calm in your response. The grounded, self-assured energy of a man who's been here before and isn't shook. This is where the Stoic shift comes in. You don't react. You don't start pushing boundaries or turning the moment into something it's not. You let it land. You feel the contact. You look her in the eye and you hold the energy steady. Maybe you respond with a subtle touchback, deliberate, slow, with presence. Maybe you just smile, not because you're flattered, but because you're aware, because awareness is power. This isn't about playing games. This isn't about some alpha posturing. It's about not flinching when attraction enters the room. It's about owning the moment without controlling it, guiding it without forcing, being still while everything else moves. Because the man she wants to get closer to isn't the one who gets nervous and pulls back, isn't the one who gets overexcited and leans in too hard. It's the one who remains rooted. She touches you, and you don't flinch, you don't shrink, you don't lose your breath, you breathe deeper, you stay present, and you guide that tension with calm, deliberate steps, because you've seen what rushing does. You've lived what happens when you move out of fear or desperation, and now you move from clarity. So next time she gets close, too close to be accidental, don't joke it off, don't retreat, and don't rush in like a starving man at a feast. Feel it, acknowledge it, then lead the energy with patience, because women don't bump into men they're not curious about, and they damn sure don't linger near energy they don't want more of. When a woman gets close, don't chase. Anchor. Don't react. Respond. Let her feel that your stillness is stronger than her storm. Number 4, playful teasing or challenging. When she pokes the lion, it's because she wants to feel his roar. She throws a jab, a little comment that cuts but just lightly. She jokes about your style, mocks your confidence, says something slick like, "You're kind of full of yourself, huh?" with a smirk that lingers. It's not an attack, it's a test. She's not trying to hurt you. She's trying to feel something, trying to feel if you're real, trying to see if the man sitting in front of her is made of stone or sand. And here's where too many men fold. They react, they defend themselves, they get hurt, or worse, they apologize. And when you react like that, brother, you fail the test. Because she wasn't looking for an apology. She wasn't looking to be right. She was looking for your edge. She wanted to feel that you can take a hit and still smile. That teasing, that challenge. It's her poking the lion, wanting to see if he blinks or just growls with a grin. But if you flinch, if you collapse, if you start explaining yourself like a boy needing validation, she knows the truth. You're not centered. You're still looking for her approval. And nothing dries up attraction faster than a man who needs her to like him in order to feel grounded. Here's what you need to remember. Masculine energy doesn't chase safety. It creates it. It doesn't react to tests. It invites them with calm, with presence, with a steady damn smile. So when she pokes, you don't panic. You don't overanalyze it. You don't match her sarcasm with insecurity. You laugh, not like a clown, not over the top, just a small, knowing smile. Like you've been through this fire before. Because you have. Because when you've rebuilt yourself after betrayal, when you've sat in silence with your pain long enough to turn it into strength, no woman's words can shake you. You're not looking to win the banter. You're not playing chess with her emotions. You're just being unshakable. And ironically, that's what makes her feel safe. Not because you silence her, but because she feels she can be fully herself without knocking you off center. She wants to feel your power. Not the power to control her, but the power to stay calm when the wind blows. So the next time a woman throws that playful shot, when she challenges your ego, your masculinity, your calm, don't get defensive. Don't puff up your chest. Smile. Let her feel the lion's breath. Let her know, without saying a word, that her little fire can dance all it wants. But your ground doesn't move, because that's what the grounded man does. He doesn't bark. He doesn't bite. He just breathes and owns the space he's in. If she tests your strength, it's not to break you. It's to feel safe enough to surrender to it. Number 5, unnecessary compliments. If she praises your smell, your arms, your vibe, that's green light city. It sounds innocent enough. A passing comment. A soft little, you smell good, as she walks by. Or maybe, you've got this calm energy about you. I like it. Hell, even a quiet damn your arms, while pretending not to stare. And most men, they miss it. Or worse, they trip over it. They start justifying. They joke it off. They act surprised, awkward, even uncomfortable. Because deep down, they don't feel worthy of the praise, especially after being gutted by a breakup, especially after years of feeling overlooked, dismissed, or taken for granted. You spend enough time with someone who never saw you, really saw you. You start believing no one ever will. So when it happens, when a woman does notice something about you, something raw and real, you freeze, you doubt, you push it away. But here's the thing, brother. A woman doesn't compliment a man just to be polite. Not like that. Not about your energy. Not about your voice. Not about the way you carry yourself. Those compliments, that's her primal mind speaking. She may not even know why she's saying it. It just slips out because your presence, your being, is affecting her body on a level deeper than words. This isn't about arrogance, it's about awareness. The broken man rejects it. The insecure man jokes it away. But the grounded man, he receives it. He lets it land. Not with a big grin, not with ego, but with stillness, presence, a locked-in eye and a simple thank you. No explanation, no playfulness, just calm certainty. Because when a man knows what he brings, when he's walked through hell and rebuilt his frame brick by damn brick, compliments don't shake him, they reflect him. And women feel that. They feel when you're not surprised by admiration, when your inner world isn't dependent on outer validation. That's magnetic. She's not testing you when she compliments your vibe. She's offering connection. She's opening a door. She's saying, there's something about you that makes me want to be closer. And in that moment, your job isn't to impress. It's not to perform. It's to remain anchored, to meet her gaze, to breathe deeper, to let her feel the quiet strength behind your calm response. That's what sets you apart. Because when you've climbed out of the wreckage of heartbreak, When you've had to rebuild your sense of self from rock bottom, you don't flinch at recognition. You honor it. You carry yourself like a king. Not because the world crowned you, but because you earned your own damn throne. So next time she throws a compliment your way, don't brush it off. Don't let old wounds speak for you. Stand tall. Say thank you. Let her feel your stillness, because when a woman acknowledges something in you, especially something she didn't need to say, she's not just giving a compliment, she's signaling desire. When you've owned your worth in private, you don't shrink. When it's seen in public. Number 6, she lingers long after she should leave. If she stays around stalls or finds excuses to not go, she's giving you the cue. The night's winding down. The conversation has already hit its natural endpoint. She mentioned needing to go 10 minutes ago, maybe 20, but she's still there, still sitting close, still laughing at jokes that weren't that funny, still looking for reasons to stay, even if she doesn't say it outright. This is where a lot of men, especially men recovering from heartbreak, miss the moment, because when you've been in a relationship where affection had strings, where love was weaponized, withheld, or just ran cold, you start to believe the only attention that matters is the kind that shouts, the kind that begs. So when a woman lingers in the quiet, you don't trust it. You brush it off. You tell her, you should probably get going, huh? Thinking you're being polite, respectful. But here's what you missed, brother. She didn't stay by accident. She stayed because she felt something. That stillness, that calm presence you've been cultivating, that energy you no longer give away freely, but now carry with quiet strength. She wants more of that, even if she doesn't fully understand why. And that moment, that window, that hesitation to leave key is her unspoken invitation. She's saying, if you lead, I'll follow. If you make a move, I won't pull away. But too many men hesitate here because they're still operating from old wounds, still thinking they need obvious signs, clear words, flashing neon lights. So they let her walk. They let her drift out the door with a smile and a maybe next time. And that next time, it never comes because you failed the test, not the test of charm, the test of presence, the Stoic shift. Step up, not with desperation, not with performance, but with quiet certainty. Look her in the eye, close, the distance, slowly, calmly. Put your hand on her lower back. Lead her with energy, not explanation, because the man who can feel that moment and act with grounded confidence, he's rare, he's unforgettable, and more importantly, he's free from doubt, free from needing a woman to say it out loud, free from playing it safe just to protect his ego. See, you don't become powerful by waiting for green lights. You become powerful by recognizing the invitation inside the silence, the softness behind her delay, the way her body says yes. Before her words ever catch up, you don't ask, is this okay? You lead like a man who knows he's already been welcomed, because if she's still sitting there, still close, still looking at you like she's not ready for the night to end, that's not confusion, that's permission. So make your move, not with arrogance, but with presence, with strength, with stillness, because that's what she's waiting for. A woman's delay isn't hesitation, it's desire waiting for a man brave enough to feel it. Here's the truth, brother. She's not looking for you to chase her. She's looking for you to see her, not just with your eyes, but with your instincts, your calm, your presence. And if you're still too wrapped in doubt, in fear, you'll miss the moment every damn time. These signs I've shared, they're not games, they're invitations, subtle, powerful invitations. But here's the thing, they don't mean shit unless you step up and lead. The truth is, you're not here to be confused or lost. You're not here begging for attention or trying to prove your worth. You're here to lead, to protect your peace, to move with the quiet power of a man who has nothing left to prove and everything to offer. You've walked through fire. Brother, you've been broken, doubted, and hurt, but the man you are today, he doesn't beg. He doesn't chase. He doesn't second guess. He doesn't flinch when the world offers him a chance to stand tall. And that's what you're learning to reclaim. Your calm, your control, your unshakable presence. So next time the signs come, don't question them, trust your gut, move like the man you are. You've earned the right to be in control of your own energy. You've earned the right to lead. Comment below, I move with calm power. And always remember, when a woman gives you the signal, don't question it, step up, lead, and don't look back, because you are the king of your own peace.